And there are some friends that are so needy, and they have to understand where your commitment is. It's not personal. It's that when you're with them, you want to be there and not put your head somewhere else.
Yeah. And I say just follow the truth. It's always good. Last round of questions. Anybody?
All right. What's your favorite Deadhead song?
I want to say Sugar Magnolia.
We'll look up the lyrics.
Oh, I don't know.
Lori.
My sister and I are in some serious need of inspiration. Every time I come here, I feel like I need it worse than anything. It's just so funny. It's like one of those days when you're like, oh, give me inspiration. We're actually at a different place where we're almost there. And, you know, it's wild because you're being slowed down because you have to. You have to take one step. You have to start here and then go here and then go here. You keep going from here to here. And when you want to get there, we feel like we keep reaching and we're not quite there. I mean, we haven't even, we're almost going to get to the point where we can start having our clients, but we're not quite there yet. And it's hard because you have to slow yourself down because you do have to take certain steps before you can make it happen. So what do you tell somebody who's kind of in the hallway, like, hello, we're almost there, and we know we need to take care of a couple of things in order to really get there, but it doesn't quite happen right away.
And we're just like losing the last 5 pounds.
Yeah, we feel like we're losing less
weight in the road.
It's kind of the same response of, we're so excited you want to work with us. We can't wait. We've got you first on our list, but we're finessing, and it's to your best benefit that we make sure our best practices are in line before we start. Otherwise, you might be part of our learning curve,
Right.
and I would hate to have that.
Oh, actually, that's not a problem for us. We're really good at letting people know we're actually really focused and we're busy. I'm just talking about some serious inspiration for the entrepreneurs who are almost there.
We're just having to wait. We're just having to kind of wait, you know, because we're almost there, because we're having to wait for like a few things to go through.
We're like trademarking.
So we're like, we're
So
almost
you can't
like
open business doors. Yeah, that's what you're saying. You want to, and you want inspiration for what?
Well, we're just waiting. It's almost like we're in the hallway. Like, you know when you're unemployed and you're trying to find a job and you're kind of figuring it out and you're getting to understand, you know, who you are and what you want. So you start going after it, and you kind of start. You're not quite, you're almost like in the hallway, so you don't quite have that job, but you're trying to get it, and you're trying to keep yourself up, and you're like, I'm almost there. It's kind of like that's where we're at.
What to do with yourself mentally.
Yeah.
Like getting yourself, you know, day by day, staying in the present.
Do you guys,
with all that.
do you actively have something else that you need to do, or have you handed off to like the IP attorneys and
He already filed
the
it.
other?
He filed, our trademark is filed, everything's like copyright, but now it's like we, you know, had to change. We changed our business a little bit, and then we dropped our mail audience. So we trademarked the different, you know, logos. Now we need to go back to the website and kind of get rid of some stuff. So I think in the process, we're just trying to, you know, now once we have that, we've got the business cards, get other things, and start then targeting who, you know, our clients are. And I think it's really more about just staying in the present and keeping ourselves up in our spirit. You know what I mean? Like at a vibration that's higher, so that we're keeping ourselves up and what to do with ourselves, you know, in the meantime.
Oh, kind
and
of.
that's kind of, you know,
So you're kind of like on deck waiting to go up
Yeah,
and
because
back.
you looked at your different divisions of your company. Are all your systems really fine-tuned?
You wouldn't believe.
I think it is.
Like you would not believe.
I say go play.
It's so true.
While you have the time.
I say go play.
We do need to play.
I know,
Just-
because we have been really, it's a lot.
Yeah,
Once you start
something.
working, you want
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I say
I mean, good things. but-
do something. I mean, it could be local or it could not be local, but do something that you've always wanted to do so it keeps you engaged. But it also is like that continuous learning thing. Like, you know, I've always wanted to learn how to make pots, you know, ceramics or whatever.
Right.
So you do a weekend course, but engage yourself in a way that expands you personally. And, you know, it expands you, but it takes your mind off of waiting for them to finish the paperwork or whatever it is they're doing, play. This is your playtime.
I love that.
Because we'll probably have to have enough to play, because we're very focused
Yep.
on getting
And I
everything
think-
in, our ducks in a row on everything.
Yeah, just intuitively, I think your playing will actually lead you to something. It may be more clients, it may be a connection of some sort. Take the time and play.
Amazing advice, thank you.
I had a coach that gave me great advice around that because rarely do I have playtime. But when I did, it might be an hour or a half a day, like, well, now I gotta figure out what to do. She had me literally make a playlist, and you have an hour of time, here's what you can do. You have a half a day, here's what you can do. And I kind of made a concentric circle from I have a full weekend to it needs to be in this, and I did the research, the directions, the prices, and got it all ready. So when I had a window, I could just go, okay, here it is, let's go. And I can't tell you how frequently I reference that list.
That's a
Things
great
that
idea.
things that make me happy, that I've always wanted to do. May not happen today, but I've planned for it. You know,
That's a
botanical
great idea.
gardens, you know, something where you can just scoot away. And I also don't tell people when I'm playing. And it's for my clients. They don't know if I'm taking the day off. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And I do the same thing as Karin is. Monday through Wednesday are my creative days, and I don't book any appointments out of the house, and I, only check my email at certain times, and I don't answer the phone, and that's when I get into the groove of creative. All my appointments are on Fridays, and that's when I have networking and lunches and meetings and doctor's appointments, and, there's a benefit to having your own company is that you can schedule things, and you can't do it, but you have to self-manage. And give yourself permission to play.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
So, let's everybody thank Claire for coming.